Ça se prend pour d'autres. Ça marchera jamais, votre affaire.
Last time on Chasing Rainbow.
Forget the right thing. Do the smart thing.
You're not frustrated?
The worst, the absolute worst we can do is double our money in 4 months. My club's opening tomorrow night.
Whole place to go up and smoke.
I know you're in love with her. Are you?
Oh, this place is a bit of a dud. A wet squib. Where's the entertainment? Where are the dancing girls?
Chris.
I expected more for my money. A whole lot more from him. From a comrade in arms. We fought the Hun together, you know. Brought Fritz to his knees, Kincaid and I.
Chris.
Once, near Vimy, we were dug in beside a cemetery. You remember this, Kincaid? And Fritz started to shell our position, but he didn't quite have the range. And the shells were landing just short in the graveyard, ripping up the earth, blowing it to hell. And it all started to rain down on us. Mud, smashed wood from the coffins, and bones, human bones. Pieces of skeletons, skulls, and rotting, putrid flesh. We were pinned there for an hour. Human remains showering down on us. Some of the men started to throw up. Some tried to run. Yes. Yes, it was a bit disgusting, wasn't it? Do you remember that, Kincaid? That was just before you took your little vacation. Yes, yes. You see, a special bond forms between men at war. 5 years of experiences like that, and you become closer than brothers. Closer than lovers. You see, over there, if one of your buddies gave his word about something, you could stake your life on that. Isn't that right, Kincaid? Isn't it?
Chris.
Yes, darling.
What you saw upstairs.
The evening's entertainment, yes.
It was nothing.
Nothing. Nothing! I'll tell you what nothing is. He is nothing. Do you want to know what he is? Do you? He's a deserter. A gutless coward. Abandoned his men, snuck away in the night like a dog. Oh, yes! That's your lover boy. That's your big war hero. You know, I could have had him shot. Because that's what they did to deserters. They lined them up and they shot them. And that's what he deserved. It's true. Tell them that it's true. Well, tell her it's true, hero.
You all right?
Peachy.
You shouldn't have said those things.
Well, it's a free country. Thanks to brave boys like him, he can say what he likes.
Well, no one believed him anyway.
And what if it was true? Every word of it. What if I was no hero? What if I was a deserter?
I don't care.
You don't.
No.
You don't care whether I was a glorious hero or a gutless coward.
I don't believe you were a gutless coward.
What if I was?
I don't care, Jake. I really don't.
It's just what makes you think I give a damn whether you care or not?
I know you're hurt, but that's no reason to try and hurt me, too.
Hurt? Why should I be hurt?
And do you want me to stay or not?
Well, that depends, doesn't it? Depends on what you mean by stay. Do you mean stay for a chat? Or do you mean stay with me?
I like Dempsey.
No one ever knows what a gutless wonder you are!
Hey! What the hell's going on?
Just taking out the garbage. Beautifying the neighborhood.
Well, try putting a bag over your head.
Hey, let her go! Hey! You're right. I am ugly. Son of a bitch! Clumsy, clumsy.
Well, kindly tell Mr. Christopher Blaine that Benjamin Rose is here to see him.
Mr. Christopher is not at home, sir.
Okay, pal, come on. Be a sport. Just tell the boy Uncle Benny's here, okay?
Who is it, Burton?
A Mr. Nose to see Mr. Christopher, madam?
Rose. Rose.
Have you seen Christopher, Mr. Nose? He didn't come home last night.
That's Rose, Mrs. Blaine.
Whatever he sold you, Mother, cancel it forthwith. Demand your money back.
Listen to me, Sammy. My medals are in the table beside my bed. Pawn them. Sell them. They gotta be worth enough to bail us out of here.
You don't want to do that, Johnny. You earned those. You can't put a price on them.
I don't want the damn medals. I don't care if I never see them again.
You will one day.
When did you get a degree in philosophy, huh? Just do it for me, would you? Please?
I'm sorry.
All right, I forgive you all your worldly sins. Chris, you gotta listen to me. I got great news. You gotta sober up.
Sobriety does not pleasure me, nor soothe my troubled breast.
Remember that deal I spoke to you about? About buying up raw alcohol in the States?
I've gone beyond the pale, Benny. I have crossed the line of human decency.
I came up with a twist. A Michelangelo master stroke. I can get the booze without putting up any cash at all. None. A big goose egg. Ask me how. Ask me how.
How?
I went nose to nose with my business connection. He blinked. He'll accept the bank-certified promissory note payable January 1st.
Oh, God.
Did you hear me?
I don't see how this concerns me.
You certify the note. Your bank.
Don't be ridiculous. The bank isn't good for it. We haven't got a sou.
My connections don't know that.
Well, they'll find out fast enough on January 1st.
No, they won't. That's the beauty of it. Listen, now you go to your bank, you get some of that fancy bank paper with the curlicues on it. We write them a note for the alcohol, $1 a gallon. Now, we take delivery, say 100,000 gallons. In October, Prohibition comes in. We start selling the stuff up here at $2 a gallon or better. By January 1st, we got 200,000 in our pockets in cash. The note comes due. We pay it off, plus 3% interest. We still come out almost 100,000 to the good, in cash, in the clear, out the door with a spring in our step and a smile on our face. Is that beautiful? Is that a work of art? Am I a genius or what? I go too fast for you?
In precisely 7 seconds, I'm going to be ill.
You got personal problems, fella?
go home.
Listen to me, Chris. You gotta grab that brass ring when it goes by.
I'm sorry. Look, go to a real bank. Go to the Royal.
Me? Go to the Royal Bank. They wouldn't lend me a brass fart.
I'm sorry.
That's your answer? You know, Chris, I talk a good line. I got a big city mouth, but my track record is strictly Hicksville, Chicago Benny. To a lot of people, maybe you included, I'm some kind of a joke. Hey, I don't kid myself. I know the score. But everybody gets a shot in this life, and this is mine. I know I'm on the money about this one. Prohibition is going to turn mugs into millionaires up here. Big league fortunes are going to be built on deals just like this one. So you do me a favor. You just think about it when you sober up.
I am sober. That's the problem.
No, don't. Just get the glass right away. Pick up everything that's broken. Come on.
Look, I wasn't sneaking out, okay? I just don't like goodbyes, that's all. Goodbyes are for saps.
I thought goodbyes were for friends.
Where are you going?
I got something I have to do.
Oh, yeah? What?
It's personal.
Maybe he's eloping with you-know-who.
How long will it take?
I don't know. A day or two.
Then we'll have the place all cleaned up by then.
It's not as bad as it looks.
Well, good luck. Thanks.
You're coming back, aren't you?
Yeah, sure. Now, listen, just in case I get delayed or something, let me give you this. It's the deed. Now, you've done all the work on this place, so it's as much yours as it is mine. Gabby, you keep that in a safe place, okay?
You're not coming back, are you?
I don't understand.
He is quitting. He's running away. Shh. No! Look at him. He can't wait to kiss us goodbye.
He's not quitting. He's coming back.
He is quitting. Shut up!
We tried. We did our best.
I told you.
Look, I bust a gut for this place. I sold my medals to get you out of jail. What the hell more you want out of me? I got nothing left.
We want you to stay.
For what? We're broke. We're beat. You understand that? Nothing is paid for. And the mortgage is due on Wednesday. Now, we open the doors, they'll just raid us again. We tried, and we lost. So what? The world's full of losers. You duck a swing, you block a hook, and you play the hand that's dealt you. And if it is a bunch of garbage, you fold it and you get out.
Oh, write that down, ladies. Words to live by.
Oh, no, no, no. Don't you give me that look. I'm the one who lost all of his money here. What'd you lose? You're no worse off than you were before I showed up. You can pretend it never happened.
You mean they can go back to what they were before?
Why not? It's a living.
A bunch of broken down whores was your precise phrase, as I recall.
Who the hell asked you, anyway?
But you kept on telling us we could be better than that.
Yeah, well, you know. Maybe I just said all that stuff to get you to work harder, huh? Maybe I played you for suckers.
Bastard.
Why the hell did you listen to me anyway? Why don't you listen to Marconi over here? I mean, he's the genius. I got a train to catch.
When are you coming back?
I'm going to play some polo on the mountain. Thought it might clear my head. Could use some clearing, don't you think? You can come and watch, if you like. The way that you used to.
I came to return this, Chris. I'm sorry.
You're the one that told me not to be so nice and polite all the time.
It's not just last night, Chris. That was ugly, but I know that's not what you're really like. I know you're a good person.
Good person. I know that what I did was inexcusable. No matter what the provocation.
But that's just it. There was no provocation. There's nothing between Jake and me. I don't even think he particularly likes me.
He's in love with you. You know it as well as I do.
Are they true? Those things you said about him.
Hello, Paula, dear. Lovely to see you. Oh, I won't kiss you. I'm all loamy.
The garden looks beautiful.
Oh, thank you. I just hope we'll be able to keep Maurice on. He's been with us for 20 years. Where are your manners, Christopher? Aren't you going to invite Paula in for tea?
I can't stay, Mrs. Blaine. I just came to...
She came to return the ring, Mother.
Paula, dear, no.
I have to go. None of it was true. About Jake, he saved my life. He dragged me out of no man's land. Maybe I'll tell you about it sometime. Maybe he will.
He will be back. If you say that once more. See?
Thank you. So, where is the stubborn bastard?
He skipped, sweetie. Eloped without you.
He what?
You're breaking her heart.
What is that?
It's canvas. What do you mean he eloped?
Mrs. Wheeler? I'm Jake Kincaid. I knew your son, Billy, during the war.
Lorne? Sergeant Kincaid. He's come.
He brought your son's kit bag. Some of his personal things. You want them? I'm sorry, I guess I should have brought them earlier. There was a notebook of his, too. Poems and things. I don't have it with me.
Poems?
Yeah. That he wrote over there. I'll send them to you.
Keep them.
I'd like to see them. If it's no trouble.
What's that you're playing, Al? What do you call that?
I call that Chopin.
Chopin. Yeah, I knew that.
I like to come in early once in a while. Play something classical.
What'd it do to you, Al? Say your head was full of beautiful music. Beautiful melodies. Somebody chopped your hands off so you couldn't play. Wouldn't that drive you queer?
Is that a threat?
A threat? I'm talking about dreams. Dreams. And a guy like me's got dreams, you know? You see, the way I got it figured, I was born to be a cultured guy. It was in the cards. Let the big guy upstairs dozed off for a second and somebody else caught my card. So in Italy or someplace, there's a guy, he's a big-time painter or piano player. Has all the classy dames he wants. Probably owns a whole village in the Riviera. But way down deep, inside, he wishes he was just plain old Benny Rose from Chicago. You know what I mean? And you call yourself an artist. You been golfing?
Huh. Banking.
Come on, take a chance. Find the queen. $50. You can't lose.
250,000.
Don't toy with me, kid. I'm a sensitive guy.
Look at it. It's a promissory note. Due January 1st. Bank certified. Oh, it's real. It's not good. But it's real.
I love it! I amour it!
So, you the boxer?
I've been punched in the face a couple times.
Billy wrote us about you. He thought so highly of you.
I thought highly of him, too.
You did? He was no boxer.
He was my friend. We, both Dempsey fans. We were gonna go and see the first fight Dempsey had after the war.
Dempsey's fighting tomorrow night.
I know.
More chicken, Sergeant.
Oh, no, thank you.
There's something I'm gonna ask you, Sergeant. Something I want an answer to.
Please call me Jake. The war is over.
How'd he die?
Doesn't matter, Lorne.
Matters to me, Mother. How'd my son die?
They didn't tell you?
Sent a telegram. Killed in active duty. That's all. So, I'd be obliged if you'd tell us the truth. Whatever it is. It's the not knowing eats in a man.
I wasn't in Billy's company. I just met him behind the lines. We talked about boxing, talked about Dempsey.
You said that already.
He doesn't know, Lorne.
He knows. Does a man have a right to know how his son died? Have a right to know if he disgraced him?
He didn't disgrace you. I wasn't there, but his captain told me about it. It was a night mission, and the orders came from above, some general. 6 of them went over at midnight on their bellies in the mud. They cut the wire. They had to knock out a machine gun nest. It was impossible, but they blew the nest. And then all hell broke loose. Only 3 of them made it back. Billy would have made it back too, but he stopped to help one of the others. His captain told me that he deserved a medal, but he was killed as well before the paperwork got done.
But you make him sound almost like a hero.
He was a hero.
Oh, oh, oh.
When they wouldn't tell me how he died, I figured he'd been a coward. Maybe he'd run. Maybe. I don't know. Is it true, what you said? He was our only child. Couldn't have any more. I was so hard on him. So hard on him.
It's a far cry from what it used to be before. If you want to talk, we can go outside. Hey, how did you find me?
Actually, I was looking for... Oh. Someone told us this was the key place to be.
Oh, probably Jake. This is one of his hangouts.
Oh? He seems to have vanished, by the way. You wouldn't know where he is.
No, I wouldn't.
Bonjour, bonjour. Can you introduce me? Je m'appelle Benet, Rose de Chicago. You probably heard of me. Voulez-vous amour danseur, quelque chose?
Non, merci. Quelque chose.
That means yes, don't it? I'll tell you a secret. I ain't really French, amazing as that may seem. I'm still working out a few of the finer semantical points.
Like the difference between oui and non?
Hello. Is that offer still open?
Absolutely.
You were going to teach me how to shimmy.
You can't really shimmy to this.
Whatever.
So you want to hear my actress joke? It's funny.
Feel that. Go ahead. That's good earth.
It's mud to me.
It's all ours. Further than you can see. A man could make a life for himself here. Wife and I talked about it before you were up. This is all we have for our years. Not very much, maybe. It's something. And we don't have anyone to leave it to carry it on.
What he's saying is, if you wanted to stay on, you'd be welcome. And then, someday, it would be yours.
Paula Ashley. Ooh, do that again. I think I'm in love.
Ashley. As in Frank Ashley.
Yes. Mr. Eckelberg. They told me
Please, leave my property.
But I have to talk to you.
I have nothing to say to any relative of one of our leading anti-Semites.
My father? He's not
Died in the war, Miss Ashley. When he and his friends were planning to build a new wing on the Windsor, they were looking for investors. I offered to join them. I asked to join them under whatever terms they had made. Did they do me the courtesy of a response? My money wasn't good enough for them.
I'm not my father.
And you really want to talk to me? So, invite me to lunch at the Windsor. Your father's table.
All right.
It's good.
Did hate to see the place so empty. So, now we let the democratic process run its course. Give good citizens like us our just rewards. So when is Prohibition supposed to pass exactly?
2-3 weeks.
What are you doing? Benny?
Are you crazy? That's raw alcohol. You're right, it is. Here. Smell it, it's real. It's real!
Are you all right?
I did it. I did it.
We went up to Kingston last week to see the Prince of Wales. He seems like such a nice young man. The girls are all mad for him.
You really don't have to make me a sweater, Mrs. Wheeler.
Don't be silly. It gets cold here in the winter. Have you seen him yet, the prince?
I met him in France.
You didn't. What was he like?
He was very nice.
Didn't I say that, Lorne? You can just tell with people, even princes.
When are you gonna get those boots sturdy again tomorrow night?
Yeah, I'll be back.
That's your. Oh, okay.
Okay, just.
Yeah. Hasn't Sammy come back with that glue yet? What's taking him so long?
Well, he's punchy. Doesn't know how many blue beans make 5.
Don't be nasty.
Why do you keep on writing things down like that?
Because I'm a writer and you say a lot of interesting things.
You do?
Did you get the glue? Sammy? Samuel.
Well, I didn't get the glue.
Bastard. Probably just came back because he knew we'd had all the work done. This is ours now. You gave it to us. Hey, sugar.
No, she's right. I did. Maybe you'd take me on. As a partner.
Think you can measure up?
I'll try.
Oh.
Hello, Johnny.
Did you get it?
The paint, yeah.
Paint?
You said you needed more blue.
Glue, Sammy, glue. Aw.
I got something for you, too.
How'd you get these?
Never mind. At least I did one thing right.
Goddamn roof must be leaking.
You think I'm a dummy?
Yeah, no, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Wow. Thanks for everything.
Would you like to come in?
No. I'm not really too keen on meeting your parents right now.
Neither am I.
So where are they?
Away.
they be coming back?
Tomorrow. Any other questions?
Maybe.
Would you like to see the house? This is the foyer. Come on. You're not afraid of the dark, are you? This is the living room. And this is the dining room. This is the main staircase. It leads to the rooms upstairs. Is there any of those you'd care to see in particular?
I know I'll probably sound like a bubblehead compared to what you're used to in a girl. When's the last time you had any fun?
You better give me a minute.
Sally?
I won't be back tonight.
It's not that.
Then what?
Nothing.
Sir, Your Royal Highness, the train is in, sir.
What time is it?
Almost midnight.
There's no now then, is there?
Actually, the station is chock-a-block, sir.
At this hour? I thought Canadians were supposed to be reserved and sensible.
Popular man, Your Royal Highness. I gather they've been waiting for hours. Perhaps one could just give them a tiny wave.
Of course. Of course. How do I look, Farley?
Like a prince, sir.
And by the way, where are we?
Montreal, sir.
Oh, God. Oh, Montreal. I met a couple of chaps from Montreal at the front. I wonder if they made it through.
Next week on Chasing Rainbows.
This is the red light district. People come down here only for one thing, and it's not to see a bunch of whores pretending to be hostesses.
Look, it's gonna get a bit sticky if we can't sell this stuff before January 1st.
Sticky don't begin to cover it, kid.
Are you a medal winner, Miss Ashley?
Well, I won the punctuality prize in Miss Edgar School, sir. Now we'll see who's the pushover.